recently there is a lot of hustle. There is a lot of issues going on with international students who are looking for means to travel abroad. And one of those problems is with students who are to apply for student visas to Germany. The visa type I mean here is the national visa, because if you need a student visa or a study visa to Germany, it is called a national visa. Now, how does this problem goes? First of all, guys, before I forget, please, if you are new to this channel, please, you are highly welcome, and make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, all right? Like this video and share it to a friend so that they can be aware of the recent changes. Now, like I said, there are a lot of problems nowadays with students getting appointments at the German embassy. Getting the admissions is not usually the problem with German universities, all right? But another big issue now is being faced by Cameroonians and Nigerians, all right, who intend to travel to Germany to take a degree program in any of the state universities or private universities. So there are changes as of now. The German embassy already implemented or had some changes in their appointment booking platform online, which states that you must have some certain requirements or meet some certain criteria in order for you to book the appointment, to apply for the visa, or to go for your biometrics, or to go for your interview at the German embassy. The Cameroonian embassy in Bastos, or let me say the German embassy in Bastos, opposite Hotel de Ville and beside the Maltese embassy, is facing another issue, same like the German embassy in Nigeria. So Cameroonians, this is what you should understand, and Nigerians watching me, and probably some other Africans who have the same problem, but I have noticed just with Cameroon and Nigerians. If I see more updates, I will bring to you. So as of 2020, it started in early 2019, all right, running into 2020, where the German embassy brought out a new rule because there are too many students who want to apply for visas, study visas to Germany. And the German embassy said that in order for you to apply for the visa, you have to first of all book an appointment, which is a normal thing to do at any embassy. But there are procedures. You have to apply for an appointment, or you have to book an appointment on certain lists now. Now, before you could book an appointment, irrespective of your status, irrespective of your grade, irrespective of what you have achieved in your education in the past. But now it is not the case again at the German embassy in Cameroon and Nigeria. You must meet some certain requirements. And first, there are two lists, all right, when booking the appointment. If you go to the appointment booking portal, or let me say to the online portal where you want to apply for a visa, and you go to the section which says how to book appointment, you click on it, you will read some information which states that you have to belong to two sites. It's either you are booking for list A or you are booking for list B. Now, for you to book the appointment for list A, you have to understand that list A candidates, those who book for list A, have to be treated. They have to get appointments, all of them, all right, before they will go to list B. And for you to book an appointment for list A, there are criteria you need to meet, all right. So I will be going through my jotter to explain more to you. Now, if you must book an appointment for list A to apply for the student visa to Germany or the national visa, you should have, there are requirements that the embassy put in place, the German embassy, which says that you must have one of the following categories. Now, if you must book an appointment for list A to apply for the student visa, all right, you have to be a student. Let's say if you are applying for bachelor's degree, for you to book appointment to go and attend the interview at the German embassy, all right, you must have at least 4 A-level papers. All right, you must have passed through advanced level. And for you as a Cameroonian or another nationality, but this is mostly for Cameroonians now, you must have at least 4 A-level papers of at least a C grade. Now, this C grade here means that if you have 4 A-level papers with C grade, it means that one C grade is 3 points, which means that all the 4 papers equals 12 points. All right, that is what the embassy means. And again, like I said, the 4 A-level papers must be equal to a C each, which is the same as 12 points. And you must have at least a BSc, which is equivalent to a 3 on 4 GPA. What I'm trying to say is, if you are applying for bachelor's, if you want to take a visa to go to Germany to apply for, to start studying bachelor's, all right, that is what I'm talking about. You need to show your documents to book the appointment at the German embassy, you should have at least 4 A-level papers with C grades. If you are going to Germany to study masters, when booking the appointment, you should make sure that your transcript for bachelors have at least a 3 GPA, 3.0 on 4 GPA. That is what you should have on your transcript, alright? Now, if you have a baccalaureate, your baccalaureate or your bac should be 12 points or better, which means that it's either you have a C or you have a B or A. Anything below C is cancelled. You cannot have less than 4 papers, alright? And you cannot have less than C grades. I hope you get the point. Now, it's either you show these two. Now, if you are going to Germany to study again, alright, it's either you show the first two I mentioned or you show a document to show that you have a fully funded scholarship. Alright, you should show a document to show you have a fully funded scholarship from an institution in Germany. That is another point. Then the other point is, if you are going to study PhD with a research, alright, PhD in Germany, remember I said PhD in Germany is like a job, alright, you are getting paid. You will be paid for doing PhD in Germany. If you show your admissions letter to show that you have a grant and admissions for PhD with research, it means that you can apply. If you have the admissions letter and you know you have PhD with research, you haven't admitted, alright, to do PhD with research, you should apply for list A. You should book an appointment for list A. Again, if you have a research contract, alright, with any company or any institution, you should apply for list A, or you should book the appointment for list A. If you do not have all these things I mentioned, 4 A levels with C grades, bachelor's degree with at least a 3 GPA, or master's degree with at least a 3 GPA on 4, or bachelor's or master's degree with a very good grade, alright, because some institutions and some countries put it as good and very good, alright, they don't put it in terms of GPA. Or you should have a scholarship, a fully funded scholarship to study in Germany, or you should have a PhD with research, or you should have a research grant from an institution or a company. These are if you have all of this, your own appointment is on list A. And when you book the appointment on list A, remember the German embassy is distributing the appointments. They will look at your file, then they will confirm the appointment and give you a date to go to the embassy in Yaoundé. Same procedure applies for Nigerians, alright? But if you fail, if you do not belong in any of these groups, if you do not have a PhD with research, if you do not have a research contract, if you don't have 4 A levels with at least a C grade, if you don't have 12 points, alright, with at least 4 A levels, forget about it. You are not booking appointments for list A. Your own appointment is on list B, alright. Now, this is what happens when you book appointment at the German embassy. Remember, before you book an appointment, you should have gathered all your documents, alright. In as much as you are studying in Germany for free, you have to show proof of funds, alright. And I already talked about this in one of my videos, many videos, not just one, where that you need blocked account, you need affidavit of support, or you need a letter to show you have a fully funded scholarship, alright. But now, remember, you are going to be studying for free. So, even if you have all of these grades, you still need to show that you have money. Blocked account or affidavit if you do not have a scholarship, a fully funded scholarship, because if you have a fully funded scholarship, you do not need this document, all right, the proof of financial statement, because the university is going to be sponsoring you, all right. So if you have all of these things, you are booking list A, book immediately. But if you do not have this, when booking for list B, make sure that you still have your documents intact, because like I said before, everybody on list A, alright, they are choosing as favorites, so they must attend to all list A candidates before they move to list B candidates. Again, let me also draw your attention to the fact that if you do not have all these criteria I listed for those to book for list A, if you do not have it and you book list A, when you go to the embassy, they will send you back, alright? And of course, when they are sending you back, remember you must have wasted a lot of time and you have to go again and book list B, which is not even certain. This is what you should know. Like I said, they have to attend to everybody who booked list A, then before they move to people who book list B. And according to my experience and my findings, it shows that it takes at least 2 months for you now at the German embassy to get an appointment date. So before they will finish with everybody for list A, it might probably be late for you on list B, and you will be waiting and waiting and waiting. And when the semester starts, the embassy is going to wipe out everything from the system, wipe every appointment, and reschedule for the next semester. I hope you get the point. So they will clear off the system and open the machines for the next appointment and for the next intake of the season, all right? Or let me say the next admissions intake, where, for example, if you booked for, let me say, summer of 2022, which is this upcoming April for Germany, when it is April, May, they are going to cancel everything. You understand? They will cancel everything from the system. So you have to now start again. You will miss the appointment even if you had booked, because they will not give you the appointment if there is no date. So immediately they cancel everything, you have to go back again. Either you go back to your university and tell them to reschedule your admissions, or you have to apply again and start booking again for September and October or whatever. So just know that that is the changes that have been occurring, or let me say that is the change that is at the German embassy at the moment. And a lot of students still don't understand why they don't get appointments, all right? Some Nigerians told me that it's relatively difficult for them to get appointments, and I understand they do not know. First, if you get an appointment and you are looking for means to apply for the visa, what I can say is always make sure you consult the embassy website on Google, type the name of the embassy if you know where it is, and you check all the details first. Because some students, I have noticed that some people, they just come to YouTube and they don't know some of these things, all right? If you do not know some of these things, it is always good to start from Google first to verify, or if you know the link that can carry you to the embassy website, click on the link, you check the requirements first before you start looking for solutions on YouTube. You understand what I mean? So this is the major setback that international students are facing nowadays to move to Germany. Getting the admissions is not a problem I don't think it's a too much problem. I do not think it's a bigger problem to international students. But the main hurdle now, the main issue now is getting an appointment to apply for the visa. All right. So like I said, it started a long time ago. So you should put this into consideration before you start applying for schools in Germany. If your certificates are not up to these things that I said, first, if you are applying and you are not applying for a scholarship and your certificates are not up to 12 points, not up to 3.0, you do not have 4 A levels, forget about it, look for another place, all right? Or you try another visa type, because the national visa will not work for you. I am saying this because you can get appointments you will book for list B, but it's going to take a longer time. Remember COVID, they are trying to limit the rate at which people move into some European Union countries now, and COVID has been a problem. So you should put this into consideration before you start booking appointments at the German embassy. This is the information I thought it would be good for me to update you, all right? Because a lot of people don't know. Recently, I got a subscriber. I think he wanted to apply for the visa to Germany. I don't know if he actually booked the appointment, but this is what you should know, all right? I hope this information helps you. Please do not go without subscribing, all right? It is going to help me a lot and boost the channel. Thank you so much for understanding. Till we meet again. Peace.